How to troubleshoot Suspend and Hibernate in Ubuntu. I have Ubuntu Lucid installed on a Panasonic-toughbook CF29. Most things work well, but, under GNOME, Suspend and Hibernate do not work. Interestingly, in Ubuntu, Hibernate does work. So my question is twofold. 1. How do I troubleshoot the Hibernate function in GNOME Desktop, since I know the laptop can hibernate in Ubuntu, and 2. How to go about troubleshooting the Suspend function. I got as far as looking at the /var/log/pm suspend.log, but that just tells me the things that ran successfully. I'm kind of stuck there.
Some tips are at this URL. Fails to suspend/hibernate. There is usually an entry what application caused the suspension to fail. The stack trace often tells you where the problem might lie. Here it is: the CIFS, Samba, mounts. Fail to resume. Make sure the swap partition is correctly set, see this URL.
I used to have Ubuntu hibernation issue on laptop as well as desktops. Then I read somewhere, and which made sense, was that the swap space must be big enough to store the current memory contents. So a good rule of thumb is to have a swap space slightly bigger than the physical memory the laptop has. So I used 1.6 GB of swap for 1 GB memory in the next Ubuntu release installation. I am now on Ubuntu 10.04, and I can hibernate the laptop without any issue. Another way to make it work is to use swap file and not swap partition. Below link has more details. Hibernate without partition.
Depends on what exactly the issue is. I would start by carefully examining the pm-suspend.log. I found the page on Debian website more helpful than the one on the Ubuntu site as far as Suspend troubleshooting goes, this URL. In my case, 1 out of every few suspends causes the system to freeze, not going in Suspend. From the pm-suspend.log, I found that the issue has to do with the video card driver. Successful Suspend message. Failed Suspend messages. And then nothing. This is where it hangs. The next step is to enable debugging by inserting line export pm_debug equals true into the beginning of file. I did this. I found that it hung at chvt63 and I found a bug report that eventually made me install the proprietary video driver from the manufacturer.
Apparently Ubuntu has a problem with Suspend and Hibernate on laptops. See this Ubuntu forums how-to, fix Suspend and Hibernate on laptops. This article has many comments that might be worthwhile reading.
This article on o1.org provides information on debugging Linux Suspend/Hibernate issues. Introduces some common debug methods, introduces some typical issues that can break Linux Suspend/Hibernate, gives step-by-step instructions based on different symptoms of the problem.
Sehr schwer,